We're just two guys with one mission, and we've chosen to accept it for some reason. It's time to tell them what we mean, what we say.
Hello, welcome to Fuck Off Hollywood. We just watched Delirium from 1979. It was a piece of shit. So let's get this motherfucker over and done with. Yeah, because I can't stand this anymore.
What the fuck was all that about?
Oh my god.
Again, I'm not going to lie to you, Tom. I checked out for at least 70% of this film.
I made some notes.
I made some phone calls.
I did some business.
I did some admin.
So the film opens up and this woman comes home and her roommate has been murdered. The police come along and she tells them it's this guy called Charlie. Charlie is already on the run and he steals a car from a couple in the park. And then he picks up a hitchhiker. Then he almost gets into a car accident with a hitchhiker, but for some reason...
Hang on.
For some reason, despite the fact that he's a mute, more or less...
And just glowers at her from the passenger seat.
She still takes all her clothes off and goes swimming when they take a break. This is also the same guy who managed to seduce the woman's roommate into coming back to the bar. And I don't really understand how he's got these superpowers.
No.
The woman takes his clothes off and he starts having these flashbacks to being humiliated by a prostitute. Okay, so he kills the hitchhiker and then he goes to a farm and he plays with a kitten, but he doesn't kill the kitten. Then this woman comes up and tries to seduce him because all women are in love with this guy, and then he kills her with a pitchfork. Yep. And then he breaks into a woman's house while she's having a bath. But then a delivery guy comes. He kills the hippie with a meat cleaver, and then she shoots him, and that's the end of Charlie. But no, this is not the end of the film.
Fucking film, because there's the whole subplot to explain.
There's a whole subplot where.
Good luck to you.
Thank you. There is a cabal of businessmen who hired Boyd Rice P-Orridge.
Yeah.
To gather up his ex-army buddies to basically go around and be vigilantes and clean up the streets.
Right.
But they've all gone mental. And all these business guys in their suits and ties are getting pretty annoyed with Charlie because now he's bringing unneeded police attention towards them and the cabal.
The Vigilante Justice League.
Yeah. Alright, now where we are.
So Charlie gets shot.
But the woman whose roommate was murdered, she decides she's going to Scooby-Doo this shit, and she's going to find out the truth because she works for one of the businessmen who is part of the cabal that has hired Boyd Rice P-Orridge.
And the cops are also onto him as well. But can't prove anything.
Yeah, they can't prove anything. I don't remember that bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why they're getting her to spy on him.
Anyways, they send someone to kill her, but then the person does a really terrible job. And I kind of feel like for people who are supposed to be the best at murder, they're not the best at murder.
Trained ex-military, they're special ops.
They're kind of comical because the assassin runs away and then gets run over by a random car. Anyway, the girl tracks them down to some warehouse. Some explosions happen. Everyone seems pissed off. The cops
come. Isn't that their secret headquarters?
Yeah, maybe secret headquarters, warehouse. I don't care. I don't care.
No, me neither.
Boyd Rice P-Orridge has a shootout with the cops. He mistakes a helicopter for a Vietnam helicopter and has some PTSD flashbacks.
Yeah.
And then while he's out in the open, the cops shoot him, and then they all just kind of stand around, and then the Mastermind theme plays.
Yeah. That's the weirdest thing about this entire film, is that the Mastermind theme keeps playing. Bum, 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 bum. For those of you that don't know.
Copyright strike.
Oh, can we not do that?
I guess we can go bum, 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 bum.
Yeah, that could be anything.
Copyright strike. Alright.
I don't know what that means.
It means that your tube are going to get tied.
Oh, okay.
By me.
Right.
Very amateurishly. Oh my god. God.
Right.
There was such a nothing. It was a nothing.
It really was.
Movie. The fun thing.
There's no character that you gave a shit about.
No. Well, but except naming Boyd Rice P-Orridge.
Yeah, that was fun.
For those who don't understand, he looks like a cross between Boyd Rice and Genesis P-Orridge. Genesis P-Orridge.
Google it.
Circa Psychic TV.
Yeah,
Genesis
circa
P-Orridge.
early Psychic TV.
Not
Pre-turning into his girlfriend. Post-Gristle, pre-turning into his girlfriend.
Pre-transformation.
I forget her name.
Lady J.
Lady J, that was it.
But also a lot of Boyd Rice. But I think that was all the military stuff going on.
Yeah, that was the outfit and the glasses.
Yeah, there was a lot, and his general attitude.
Oh.
And, you know,
Right wing hates people, yeah.
And he loves the flag. He loves that flag.
He does love the flag.
Oh, I love that flag.
I love the flag.
I got, you know,
My daddy died for the flag.
Stomp for my flag. I'll eat your ass.
Nice. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I mean, it was just a big pile of nothing.
Yeah, it was a big pile of waste stuff. Now,
As I say, there's a lot that I checked out on. Like, every time I looked, it was just like, yeah, this is still happening. And it's that horrible kind of late 70s grimy area where like all the clothes are ugly, all the cars look ugly, all the fucking streets look ugly. It's just everything's so ugly.
I kind of feel like it wasn't terribly made. Like, the people who made it obviously had some concept of filmmaking.
Yeah, I mean, it was in focus and in frame.
Yeah, but like the edits made sense.
Yeah,
like it was all. It was just not very good.
Yeah. Like I say, I mean, the characters themselves didn't give a shit. No backstory was really explained other than
Everyone's
flashbacks.
traumatized
Yeah.
from Vietnam.
Yeah. 2 dudes who were in Vietnam got flashbacks. Other than that, I mean, any of the other characters have any kind of backstory?
No, they were just there. Well, one of the cops really, really wanted to have sex with that woman whose roommate was killed.
Yeah.
I feel like that was inappropriate.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you're using her as, you know, a material witness in a case, it's probably best not to hit on her.
But when did they only started dating once the guy had been killed. So I guess like he waited it out.
I guess. But he was laying the groundwork already.
Yeah, he was definitely laying the groundwork. He was laying the groundwork for the pipe work.
Oh my God. That is awful. That is truly awful.
You're going to tie your tubes.
Oh.
I'm going to get you.
No, please.
Going to tie your tubes all up and
A bit late.
all up. And why? Why do you ask? I don't know. This movie really bothered me.
Yeah.
I think it changed fundamentally.
I think this may have been one too many today.
But I think
We should cut our losses after the weird My Summer in the Savages.
My Summer Romance.
My Summer with the Savages. But yeah, can we just score this and fuck it off? Because what else is there to say about
What
Delirium?
else is there to say? I kind of feel like if this guy made another movie...
And did he?
I don't know. I would probably look at it to see if I wanted to see it. It's not like the guy who made Axe, who, if he did make another movie, I don't want to know about it.
No, he can go fuck himself.
But this one, I might go, you know what? He doesn't... It's not as if
he's not a terrible filmmaker. He just made a terrible film.
Yeah, and I kind of feel like this is how, let's say, 80% of all movies must be. You think how many movies have been made? Like, when was the first movie? 1776? No, like...
I don't think so.
Like, I don't know, since the beginning of the 20th century, all the films that have been made, most of them are going to be terrible. And it's only like... I'd say even 20% is being generous. Like, what percentage of all the movies ever made are, like, actually good? I feel like most of them are failures like this.
Yeah, probably. Actually, I would say most of them are probably worse than this. Because, again, at least, you know, it's in focus, it's in short. While the acting isn't great, it's not terrible.
Yeah, it's like, it's not as if the guy didn't know how to make a movie.
No, exactly.
But he just made a really boring, stupid movie...
Yeah.
I don't know whether this is clear, so I'm going to say it now. Just to think, I did not like it.
No.
When I watched it and I took all the information in, and then when it finished, I went, I did not like that.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I lost my mind, and then I threatened to tie your tubes.
Right. See, that's giving it way more credit than I did. about 20 minutes in, my brain just froze over, and it was just like, I don't give two shits about this anymore.
Alright, we're going to score it.
My mind may have just... Oh, honourable mention for what we think is the explosion from the sabotage video.
Oh, yeah. Honourable mention.
Which is stock footage anyway, but it is...
There was a lot of stock footage, including the...
Where they go, whoa!
It's a copyright infringement.
Yeah. Listen to all of y'all. It's a... I'm not saying that. But when it gets banned from YouTube, if we say, listen to all of y'all, it's a...
It's a scoring time.
Cool.
Before we do it, let's do a fun thing.
Okay.
Steve, what do you predict the final score will be?
It's going to be low.
Yes, it's going to be low. But I'm like curious whether...
It's going to be... I'll write it down.
Yes, yeah, do that. Write it down.
No. But this is between two of us. I'm just thinking.
It's out of...
So out of 50.
Out of 50.
Between two of us. All right. I'm going to write a rough estimate.
All right.
Well,
this is the most fun. That's the most fun part.
This might be the most fun bit of this film.
Of this film is
well, also the Mastermind soundtrack.
It's trying to predict the future.
Yeah, it was also the mind melt of hearing the Mastermind theme. Just going, what? Is this playing from somewhere else?
Yeah. All right, for story, what would you give story?
1? That there was one, I guess.
Yeah, well,
I mean, there kind of was. It was badly done, but there was a story.
I'm giving it nothing. I thought it was a stupid story.
Ultra trained. I'm giving it 1 because there was one.
All right, but that's
like Axe didn't have one. Axe was literally people turn up to a house and shit goes off.
Yeah, I'm giving it 0.
I'll give it 1 because at least there's the whole backstory of the right-wing cabal.
Yeah, but I didn't like it. I thought it was stupid.
Alright.
I thought it was a stupid story.
Alright, well, maybe I'm being generous.
For gore, what would you give it for gore?
Was there any?
Yeah, there was a spear through the chest. There was a meat cleaver. There was a...
Oh, the spear was...
there was a pitchfork through the neck.
You're right. The spear was alright, and the pitchforks.
A bunch of people got shot.
That's easy enough, though, isn't it? Standard
yeah, it's just like you just pulled... You just...
Standard squibs, isn't it?
You just put your lips together and blow.
3? 2? 2. 2. 2 just for the pitchfork and the spear.
I'm giving it 1 because I thought it looked stupid, but it might have also been...
The spear looked pretty good.
Quality of the...
The quality of the copy was god-awful.
Yeah, it was not a good copy.
No.
But it was a good 1.
And actually the hatchet bits, even though it was very terribly done, when it actually cut to him and light the shit on the face, it wasn't like red paint or anything, it actually looked decent.
Yeah, I just... No.
Alright, I'm sticking by my 2.
Right, I'm sticking by my 1. For the overall creativity, what would you score it?
I mean, traumatised Vietnam vet, being sent to kill by a cabal. It's kind of creative, I guess. It probably hadn't been seen before at that time.
I'm going to give it a 2 on the basis of the way they incorporated the flashbacks.
Yeah.
And...
Because even though the flashbacks looked cheap, at least they did them and it wasn't just voiceover.
Yeah. It was like bits of voiceover, bits of flashback.
Flap.
But I also... At one point... For the use of the flashback use, I think there was they didn't need to put that in, but they did it, and it kind of helped the world building. Mm-hmm. And 2 for Boyd Rice P-Orridge, because I don't think I'm going to forget him.
No, it was kind of fun little chode.
So that's a 2 from me.
Yeah, I'll go 2.
Okay, for logical sense.
Did it have any? No.
Now I think pretty much
soldiers do have PTSD.
Yes,
that much is true.
I kind of feel like I never really got to the bottom of why these businessmen thought it was a good idea to hire Boyd Rice P-Orridge and then
get
him
to be vigilantes,
to get his soldiers. I kind of feel like it was a flawed plan from the beginning.
Yeah.
But then maybe...
If they'd have explained it in a good way,
yeah,
maybe it would have made sense, but they didn't explain it at all.
No, it was just a guy who said, I don't like it.
Yeah, so I'll 0. Because it makes no sense. Without any explanation whatsoever, it doesn't make any sense.
No, but the motivations of the cops made sense. It was like pretty standard procedural. Except at the end when they all just stood around.
Well, they were doing their job, yeah. Fucking hell. That went on way too long. Alright, 1.
Yeah, I give it a 1. Music, I'm going to give it a 1 for the Mastermind theme.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Alright, yeah. I was going to give it a 0 because I don't remember it, but 1 for the Mastermind theme, yeah.
Alright.
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm going to add this up.
Okay.
Alright. Steve, what did you predict? 10 to 15?
10 to 15.
You're exactly right, it's 12.
Yeah!
It's 12.
I'm a winner, baby.
Okay, it's 12.
So why don't you kill me?
So it was as good as Deep River Savages.
Oh, I feel bad about that.
I feel that Deep River Savage...
Gun to my head, I would watch Deep River Savage before I watch this again.
I think the animal snuff ruins it.
Yeah, but there was a couple of things that I really liked in it, which this did not have.
Okay.
Variation on a theme, I will give you. But...
Steve, would you recommend this movie?
Fuck no.
Tony, would you recommend this movie? No, I would not, Tony.
No, not to...
Oh my God.
Not to anybody.
So, Delirium, a.k.a. Psycho Puppet. May you find the audience in the next life.
Which you won't. May you be deleted and never seen again.
May
all your
Boyd Rice
Christmases be bright.
Fuck this movie.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.